Good morning, Mr. Newberg and board members. Thank you so much for having me back for this interview. I'm very excited, and my heart is to teach third grade students. I just love third graders. They're so inquisitive, and they're really ready to learn some new stuff. So with that, I've prepared a math lesson, because sometimes those are kind of the hardest to do. So I prepared a math lesson, and I really want to. The domain is operations and algebraic thinking. I really want to get my third grade students understanding the operations of math and then start thinking algebraically. So the standard for this mathematical practice, which you know, is that the student will be able to interpret the products of whole numbers. For example, if I gave them a number like 5 times 7, that they would be able to interpret that as the total number of objects in 5 groups of 7 objects each, that have 7 objects in them each. So my goal for this standard is the student will be able to use a number line as a strategy to multiply 2 single-digit factors. So that's my medium today, is a number line. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to just treat you like you're my third grade students. And because this is our first math lesson, the standard is going to be 3.0 A.A1. So I'm just going to pretend that you guys are my third grade students, if you guys don't mind, because that'll just kind of make it flow a little easier. So before I start, I just want to review. We're going to use 3 times 6. So can everybody see that? 3 times 6. So I just kind of have a little bitty whiteboard. So, but before we go into this, I just want you guys to understand, if you don't remember or you don't know yet, whoops, my marker is kind of being weird. Okay, so these two numbers right here, your 3 and your 6, are called factors. And because we're now learning multiplication, I want you guys to understand that we need to use this term factors when we talk about 3 times 6. These are factors, and so you're going to see this throughout the rest of your lives. So we don't know what this number is yet, but this number, okay, some of you do know, thank you very much. This is called our products. So this number, your two factors, factor 3 times factor 6, equals your product or your answer. We don't know what the answer is, but we're going to start using this word product. So the product of these two factors is what we're looking for. We're looking for the product. So does everybody understand that? That's great. So I'm going to use a number line for this. So let's put up our 3 times 6 again. And we don't know what that is, even though some of you do. But for the sake of argument, let's pretend that we don't, because I want to draw a number line. So we're going to draw a number line. And my whiteboard is pretty small, so I'm not really going to be able to put in all the numbers. So I want to just put in, so we're going to start at 0, okay? Then we're going to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And then I'm just going to put the little bitty marks in between so that you know. And we're going to practice a little bit of skip counting, okay? And I'll show you how to, if you guys don't remember. All right? So 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, or 15, sorry, got ahead of myself. 15, 18, and 21. And so, and remember that these in between are 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, and 20. Okay, so so I just want to practice our skip counting. So we have 3. So how are we going to get to this 3? We're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3. Then from 3, we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So then from 6, we're going to go to 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so what do these all have in common? They're all multiples of 3. So that's what we're working with, multiples of 3. So we want to do 3 times 6. So we want to look at this as 3 groups with 6 objects in them each. Okay? So we're going to do on our number line, instead of skip counting, we're going to do jumps, but it's just like skip counting. So from here, we're going to jump 6 objects, right? Because we have 3 groups with 6 objects in it. So we want to go 3, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our first jump. First jump. So, but we've only done 1. So we need 2 more, right? Because we need a total of 3 jumps. So we need 2 more. So 6. So let's do our skip counting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So we're going to land on 12. Sorry, it's not that great. My pen is not working that great. So here's our second group of 6 objects, right? So we have 2 groups now, 1 jump and 2 jumps. How many more do we need? That's right. We need 1 more group of 6 jumps. So we're going to start here at 12, and we are going to jump 6 more objects. So 12. So help me skip count. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So do we have all 3 of our jumps? We do. Jump 1, jump 2, 1, and jump 3. So we now have 3. Do we have 6 objects in them? We do. There's our 6. There's another 6. And there's our last 6. So we have 3 jumps or 3 groups of 6 objects in each one. So what did we land on? We landed on 18, didn't we? So what do you suspect is this product? Remember, our product is our answer. So we have 3 times the product of 3 times, or I'm sorry, the factor of 3 times the factor of 6 equals the product of 18. Excellent. You guys have done an amazing job. So thank you guys for listening to me as I went over this math lesson. And I really hope that I get this job. And thank you for this interview.